Well, good evening. Got to straighten my tie a little bit, getting ready for the 6 o'clock news. Still monitoring everything. Latest information is going to be coming in this evening, and that's the critical information as far as the forecast goes, because it's going to be this high-resolution model data, and it finally gets into the area we want to see, and that's if we're going to see any of these supercell-type thunderstorms develop out ahead of the main line of thunderstorms. And early indications are it's still a possibility, so something we're going to monitor for you. And that's critical because that could be the more significant threat for some tornadoes as we go through the day tomorrow. Right now, if that's going to happen, it'll be late tomorrow afternoon, northeastern Mississippi, west parts of Tennessee, and that can include northwest Alabama as well. For tonight, we'll see a few isolated thunderstorms along this warm front lift to the north, and then we'll watch this area low pressure that's west of Oklahoma City early this evening race east-northeast, and as it moves east-northeast, it's going to be getting stronger and lifting up into the northeast up there towards the Great Lakes region, and that's going to create near blizzard conditions. So a lot of wind with this system as well. Kansas City, a few thunderstorms early this evening, and around here, we're still waiting for a few to develop. Here's our severe weather threat beginning at 6 o'clock tomorrow evening, so Thursday evening from 6 until about midnight, and that's give or take a few hours on this. We're looking at 2 hours or so of the strong thunderstorm activity once it moves into your neighborhood. Low-end tornado threat here, EF0 to EF1. This is primarily for the squall line, and the winds 60 to 80 miles per hour can cover a larger area than the lower-end tornado threat. So really the biggest threat is definitely the damaging wind potential there, especially if we see the higher end of this, the 70 or 80 mile an hour wind gusts, and that will be where we have breaks in the lines and where we have the bowing segments, we call them bow echoes. Here's your severe thunderstorm threat, 6 to 9 p.m., basically along I-65 to the west. 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. the farther east you go, all in the form of a line. And as the line expands and moves eastward, I don't see a lot of weakening within that line. Taking you up to 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon through 5, not much action, but it's the area over northwest Alabama, northeast Mississippi, where we get a little sun there, that the atmosphere will be more unstable, and that will be the area we'll watch for any development ahead of the line that you see here. And the biggest uncertainty is the models aren't showing any of that development, and sometimes they don't show it, and we do get it. So that's, again, the big, great uncertainty right now with that. By 8 o'clock tomorrow evening, the line of storms moving into Lauderdale, Colbert, Franklin County. By 9 o'clock, beginning to move into the Huntsville metro area. And even along this line, if you don't get these 60-plus mile-per-hour winds, very likely you're going to get at least 45 mile-per-hour winds. So lawn furniture, I'd bring that in. The basketball goal, I'd make sure that's down as well. Because we're going to see that stuff thrown about everywhere just due to the higher wind gusts. Immediately behind the line, winds out of the northwest at 20 to 35 miles per hour. The threat is over as it moves into Georgia after midnight tomorrow night. 7-day forecast. After a rough day tomorrow, we've got quiet weather for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and maybe even Monday. Highs falling back just about normal, though, for this time of year, around 60. I'll have the latest forecast at 6 and 10. Or 10:30 after the Olympics. I'll see you then.